Hello and welcome to another WordPress tutorial. I'm Curtis Prevo. Today we're going to talk about how to make pages, how to make posts, how to modify the look and feel of the website, and how to use the commenting system. To start, we're going to modify one of our pages. Whenever you create a new WordPress blog, you already have a page created for you, the About page, and I've already taken the liberty of changing the first sentence there. You can edit the page by simply clicking on Edit. You can change any of the text within it. You can even upload and insert images, different media. With WordPress.com, you can't upload your own videos unless you pay for a special package. But you can add a YouTube video or a Vimeo video. All you have to do is put in the URL and click on Insert into Post, and it'll show up on your post or on your page. Now, a few things to make sure you look at, especially for pages, is do you want any comments on it? Now you might have to go up here to Screen Options, and this allows you to add various elements to your editing page here. So let's just turn all of these on for now, and you'll be able to see what there is. Down here we've got a place where you can decide whether or not to allow comments. I would encourage you to disallow comments on all your pages, because your pages are going to be there permanently, and you don't necessarily need any conversation going on each of these pages. Down here you can decide which author actually created it. That's only useful if you actually have more than one author on your site. And once you've finished updating it, you go over to the right side here and click on Update. If you want to add a new page, you can do that anytime in your dashboard by clicking over on the left side under Pages, Add New. It'll ask you to enter a page title, and if you click out of it, you can see that up here it actually creates a permanent link to it. Now if you change that title, and you click out, you'll see that it keeps that old name. What you might want to do is edit that up here, and you can change the permanent link so that it makes a little more sense. You can't use capital letters or spaces in it. And when you're done with that, you click on OK. And down here, I'm going to disallow any comments or trackbacks. Trackbacks is what other blogs use to let your blog know that it's getting more popular because someone has linked to it. And when you're done, you click on Publish. And you can view the page. And here you can see what you've written. You can see that up at the top, it's already created a new link for you. So you can go to your About page, you can go to the new page you just created, and you can go home. On the home page, you can see that you already have a post. It's already made. It has "Welcome to WordPress, this is your first post." What a post does is it gives your readers an update or a blog entry. It's not as permanent as a page, because as you create new posts, it'll push the old ones down. so all you'll be able to see are the newest ones. So this is good for a news feed or for a blog, but anything that you want to be permanent, you want to make into a page. So back to the dashboard, you can see on the left here we have posts and we have pages. If we want a new post, something that doesn't need to be permanent, but it's a new update or a new blog entry, go up here, you create a new title. Over on the right side, you can see that you can make categories. This is a good way to keep your posts organized. Let's say this here is a post about updates. You simply add that new category, and you can check and uncheck categories as you need to. You can even create subcategories. If it's an update about something in particular, you can make updates the parent page. And add a new category, and you can see that it's a subcategory of updates. Another way you can organize things is using post tags. You can create a whole bunch at once by simply separating them with commas. The way I like to use these is if you have a video or audio or something of that nature in your post, to simply type in video, comma, audio, like that. Since I don't have any in here, I could simply put news, and you don't have to use every way of organizing your posts, but you can decide how you want to organize. You can also have screen options on your posts. We'll show them all here. Now down here we can allow comments or disallow comments. Sometimes we'll write a post that we don't want anyone to have discussion on. Other times we'll have something that we really want people's input. So you can decide whether or not you want comments on each individual post. If you want to shut down comments for everything or allow comments on everything, you can change that through discussion under settings. Excerpt. This is good for if you want to have really short little blurbs on your front page, and when people click on the title, it'll go to the full article. Once you're done, you go up and click on Publish, and that'll show up on your front page. So when you actually go to your blog, you can see on the front page, here's the new one I created. Now if people want to comment on it, they click on there. They can come down to the comment area. And you can post a comment. And people can even get updates. If other people comment on theirs, they can receive emails and such. And once they've left a comment, it'll be right there. And you'll see that I have a pretty little avatar there with penguins, one of my favorite animals. The way you do that is through a special site called Gravatar. It's owned by the same company that owns WordPress. So if you go to gravatar.com, you can see some of people's avatars here, and you can upload any picture you like. I'm already logged in because I'm already logged into WordPress.com. And you can manage your gravatars. You can add a new image. And let's say I wanted to go for a sample picture of a jellyfish. You can make an avatar right there. And this will show up anywhere that you leave a comment on WordPress.com. So now that you've seen how posts work, you're probably thinking, well, what if I want to have a more professional site that's not used primarily as a blog, but I still want a news page, but I want a static front page, something that stays there and doesn't ever move as I add new posts? Well, you can do that. All you have to do is go into your dashboard and go down to Settings and go to Reading. And you can see right here, you can have the front page display either your latest posts or a static front page. You can see I've only got these two pages right here. I might want to name my front page Home, so we'll save this for a little bit later and add a new page. This time we'll call the page Home. We'll make sure that comments are turned off and click Publish. And we're going to want a new news page. I'll click on Add New. And you don't have to put anything in the content area at all. Click on Publish. Now we have our two pages ready. So we'll go back to Reading Settings, go to a static page. We want the front page to be Home and the Posts page to be News and Blog. Then we have to go down to the bottom and make sure you always save your changes. Alright, now when we go to our front page, this is what we'll see. We can see new page right here, we can see our About page over there, and we can see News and Blog, and this has all of our posts. We might want to rearrange our posts. Maybe the About page needs to be right next to the Home page. That's fairly simple to do. Back in the dashboard, you click on Pages, and you can see them all right here, and you can do some quick editing. We want to make sure that Home is always first, so we'll put Order right there. Zero will always be first. This one, maybe we want this to be the very last one, so we'll put 3 on there. We want About to be the second one, so we'll make this go right after Home with a 1. And news and blog, we want right after about. So we'll put a 2. Once we've updated all these, we can refresh the home page, and you can see home, about, news and blog, and then new page. And you can reorder them like that. Now you're probably wondering how I got a picture of penguins in my header image. If you're using the default theme, which I recommend, it's a very good theme, over on the left side under Appearance, you can see widgets, menus, extras, all kinds of stuff. Now if you go down to Header, you can choose one of the default images. This is probably the one that came first with your new website. Or you can upload your own. And I uploaded a picture of penguins. Make sure that they're exactly 940 by 198 pixels. You don't have to upload it that size, but it will always pick the very middle of the image to show. So if you have a very square image, the top and the bottom will be cut off. But you can upload any image you like. And at the bottom, you click on Save Changes, and it'll put that image at the top. Now there's even more fancy things you can do on each individual page and each individual post. Let's say for the About page that I want a new image up at the top, but only for that page. I go to the page I want that set on and go under Featured Image over on the right. You click on Set Featured Image. You select the file you want. Let's say you want tulips. It'll upload it. And you scroll down and click on Use as Featured Image. And then save all changes and exit out of there. You can see the image over on your right and update your About page. And click on View, and you can see that the About page now has tulips. News and Blog still has penguins, Home still has penguins, the new page still has penguins, but About has tulips. You can do the exact same thing with posts. Now you may want a different theme, and you can see all these different themes down here. You can search for new ones. There are 117 from which you can choose currently. One nice thing about themes on WordPress is you can preview them without actually using them. So if you like something that's rather simplistic and dark, you can preview it, and this is what it would look like. Now, sometimes with one of these sites, you can't have a changing background image. That's a good thing to think about as you're looking for a new theme. But it might be worth it if you like the design of this theme. And you can activate it from right here. Some of them you'll have to purchase if you want to use it, but it'll be marked by premium. But there are enough good free themes out there that you shouldn't have too much trouble finding a nice one. Other ways to change the look of your website is to go over to the left under Appearance, the drop down here, you click on Widgets. Widgets are what go on the right side of your page. This right here is the right column, and you can see that there's recent posts, archives, categories, and some other helpful links down here to help you log in, log out. And we can change what goes over there by simply dragging and dropping things from the available widgets area. You can have your categories there. You can change what the title is. You can put RSS feeds from other sites. You can have your Twitter feed. And all you have to do is drag it over to the right. You can even have just random text. Now you should have a good idea of how to start and maintain a WordPress site